now. Some of y'all might know this, some of y'all might not. I'm talking to the ones that might not. Now, the ones that might know, maybe this might help you, you know, get some more knowledge, refresh your memory, or something you ain't heard already. Hope you get something out of it. But those of you who don't know, you're going to get a lot out of this. Because in school, they mainly taught us that Hitler didn't like black people because that Jesse Owens or whoever that was, he didn't shake their hand at the Olympics, and you know. But now I know why he didn't like us. And y'all gonna like, well, we know that, but y'all don't know this. Here's why he don't like us, and here's why many people today don't like us. So I'm not sharing this to piss anybody off, to make people go, you know what I'm saying, do something stupid. That's not why I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this because we need to wake the fuck up. That's why I'm sharing this. Ignorant motherfuckers, we need to wake up. And not woke like them people trying to say, I don't know what the hell that means, what they talking about. You know, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm finna get into this. I want y'all to hear this, man. So like I said, this light gonna come on and off. It's gonna stay off when I play this. It's gonna come on when I talk. So it's gonna be night and day in this month. So I don't even know. I'm gonna start from here. Let me see.
Years later accounts for publications on critical issue. I saw that the Google UX design certificate was flexible. That's motivating when you have 2 kids. I finished in 5 months, and my salary on critical issues caught the attention of influential figures, including Hitler himself. When the momentous meeting finally took place, the world held its breath. 2 vast environment and shaped his thinking in the pursuit of social justice and economic equality. As the world teetered on the precipice of tumultuous times in the early 20th century, Wright's academic achievements propelled him into the realm of international affairs and economic policy. His keen insights and analytical prowess caught the attention of esteemed institutions, and he quickly emerged as a rising star in the field of economics. In an era fraught and a burning desire to make a difference, Wright embarked on his educational journey at Wilberforce University.
I gotta start this from right here.
Today, we embark on a captivating journey through time, exploring an extraordinary and little-known encounter that defied the odds. Join us as we delve into the story of the first black man to engage in a conversation with one of history's most infamous figures, Adolf Hitler. In the annals of history, there exists a remarkable and largely overlooked figure who defied the odds and engaged in a face-to-face conversation with one of the most infamous leaders the world has ever known, Adolf Hitler. His name was Milton Samuel J. Wright, an esteemed economist hailing from the vibrant city of Savannah, Georgia. Born on June 28, 1903, to William and Edith Burnside Wright, Milton's journey would take him from the sun-drenched streets of the American South to the hallowed halls of academia, and ultimately to an encounter that would forever shape his legacy forever. With an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a burning desire to make a difference, Wright embarked on his educational journey at Wilberforce University in Ohio. It was there that he honed his intellectual prowess, graduating with a bachelor's degree in economics in 1926. Fueled by ambition and a quest for deeper understanding, he then set his sights on Columbia University, where he pursued his master's degree in economics, a testament to his dedication and scholarly pursuits. He continued his academic pursuits by earning his PhD in economics from Germany's prestigious University of Heidelberg in 1932. His dissertation, titled Economic Development and Indigenous Policy in the African Protectorates, delved into the complexities of colonial...
Now this is a black man. Educated, well-educated black man from Savannah, Georgia. Right? So he got the good education. He's into, social justice. He's into, all the different things. He got things going on. He's attracting attention and so forth and so forth. So you're going to see what happens next. And I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit so we can get through it. I'm going to let y'all go to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? It's nighttime. Let y'all go to bed in a minute. Just hold up.
Economic systems, and the impact of policies on indigenous populations. Wright's meticulous research shed light on the flaws of the colonial system and advocated for equitable policies that empowered African communities. His Ph.D. from Heidelberg solidified his academic prowess, exposed him to a rich intellectual environment, and shaped his thinking in the pursuit of social justice and economic equality. As the world teetered on the precipice of tumultuous times in the early 20th century, Wright's academic achievements propelled him into the realm of international affairs and economic policy. His keen insights and analytical prowess caught the attention of his...
Let me stop right there. Black people got balls going over there getting in them full business. I just want to say that.
Esteemed institutions, and he quickly emerged as a rising star in the field of economics. In an era fraught with political upheaval and the rise of dictatorial regimes, Wright's unique perspective as a black man navigating the world of academia and international relations brought a fresh and vital voice to the conversation. It was against this backdrop that fate would intertwine his path with that of Adolf Hitler, the enigmatic leader whose ideology would plunge the world into darkness. The circumstances surrounding their encounter are shrouded in mystery, as historical records offer only tantalizing glimpses into the events that transpired. However, it is widely believed that Wright's reputation as an astute economist and his dedication to fostering dialogue on critical issues caught the attention of influential figures, including Hitler himself. When the momentous meeting finally took place, the world held its breath.
So you got to be very powerful and good at what you're doing and great and excellent for a man like Hitler to be, to recognize you, to acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show you we are powerful in our own way. We got our own thing going on. And we could have our own thing going on if we act right, but we don't act right with each other. It could be more of us like this. You get what I'm saying? That negative energy, that anger that we have, we could put it to use in this way. Why we gotta run around, take and kill each other when we could just educate ourselves? I know it's easier said than done, but it's a whole lot of educated people in our hoods. We just put them down. I tell y'all what, let's make a deal. Let's stop bullying the smart kids and stop using them too. Don't use them to pass the damn test and just graduate from high school. Come on, man. No. Nigga, study with them, read with them. Most of the time they in the crib behind closed doors. You could, no, I'm not going to say in line say you can do both. You can't do both. You can't gang bang and, try to go to school at the same time. You got to make a choice. It's only one or the other. So you get somebody educated and smart, man, you can do the same thing this man did. We need somebody to go sit down and talk with somebody and try to fix things and get things better, because things getting worse. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Held its breath. Two vastly different men from vastly different backgrounds found themselves in a room, engaging in a conversation that would challenge their preconceptions and perhaps plant seeds of doubt. Let's take a look at the events that actually lead to this talk. In the summer of 1932, within the captivating city of Heidelberg, fate intertwined the paths of Milton Samuel J. Wright and the infamous Adolf Hitler. After attending a regional political rally alongside his German friends, Wright found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and it's how...
Political rally alongside his German friends, Wright found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. In a moment of jest, he made a passing comment about being willing to assassinate the future dictator. Little did he know that his words had been overheard by some guards who promptly detained him. As Wright approached a restaurant in the prestigious Europäischer Hof Hotel, little did he realize that Hitler himself was lodging there.
Now they could have put him in the camp. They could have just killed him, threw him in the gas chamber, whatever I'm saying, man. For saying something like that, you know, so what y'all think? You know, do y'all believe this? You know, let me know. Let's keep going.
Coincidentally, the guards escorting him revealed that he had been summoned by the very man he had made an ill-advised comment about. It was a twist of fate that would forever alter the course of their lives. Despite his apprehension, Milton Samuel J. Wright, armed with fluency in German and a deep understanding of Nazi ideology, mustered the courage to enter Adolf Hitler's room. The weight of the moment was palpable as he contemplated the potential dangers that lay ahead. There was a lingering fear that this encounter might not end peacefully. If you are still watching this video, it means you love it. Why not hit the like button? This will let us know you love it, and we will create more videos like this.
Damn.
Have you done that? Let's move on. As years later accounts from publications, such as the Pittsburgh Courier and Ebony magazine revealed, their exchange was far from a balanced conversation. Hitler, in his typical fashion, dominated the discussion, posing rhetorical questions only to answer them himself. His voice, calm yet resoundingly loud, filled the room as he delved into his skewed worldview.
Now, this is what they saying is going on in the meeting. They in the meeting, right? So they say Hitler's doing the talking. You know, he probably now, hold on. You know, he probably snapping, going off. You know, probably saying all kind of racist stuff. But let's continue.
While there were moments when Hitler acknowledged a vague awareness of the historical contributions of black individuals, including a degree of respect for figures such as Booker T. Washington and Paul Robeson, his underlying...
Now, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He got respect for Booker T. and Paul Robeson. This is Hitler. Public enemy number one. He was public enemy number one on America's top list. The same man that they show who never shake Jesse Owens' hands has a respect for Paul and the other dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Prejudices and preconceptions remained intact. In the face of Wright's educational achievements and intellectual prowess, Hitler dismissed the potential for success and happiness for educated black individuals, asserting that they were destined to be miserable. This encounter took place less than 6 months before Hitler would ascend to the position of Chancellor of Germany. It was a chilling glimpse into the mind of a man who would soon unleash unspeakable horrors upon the world. For Wright, this one-sided conversation served as a stark reminder of the prevailing racism and bigotry that he sought to challenge throughout his life. Though the specifics of the dialogue and its long-term impact may remain elusive, this encounter between Wright and Hitler stands as a testament to the enduring struggle against racial inequality and the importance of unwavering determination in the face of adversity. It serves as a reminder that even in the presence of a demagogue, individuals like Wright continued to advocate for justice, equality, and the dismantling of oppressive ideologies. In the midst of their conversation, Adolf Hitler fearlessly addressed the state of African Americans in the United States, unafraid to shed light on their plight. He astutely pointed out the glaring absence of voting rights for black Americans and criticized their seeming acceptance of their own oppression. Hitler's words cut through the air with chilling honesty.
And this is what I've been saying I'm a black man, been saying this. We have been accepting our own oppression. You know, he's right. Well, he was right. Well, he still is right, because we still oppressed. He right. You know, we don't do nothing about it. We don't come together. We too angry at each other. We competing with each other. You know, it's over with for us. You know, we like the bottom feeders, man. And that's how they treat us. Like, we down there, even the uppity ones. Y'all still bottom feeders too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all crabs in the bucket, man. Y'all pulling people down and keeping people out. You know, y'all, what they call y'all gatekeepers and all kind of stuff that y'all are doing, man. Keeping poor people poor, keeping black women on welfare. Y'all know what y'all doing, man. He right, we do.
As he remarked, Negroes must be definitely third-class people to allow whites to lynch them, beat them, segregate them, without rising up against them. The impact...
Now, this is Hitler saying this, right? So this is what makes me believe, was it just about him killing the Jews? I mean, yeah, that probably played about 75-80% of it. But was it because he was like the other ones, the Saddam Husseins and the Gaddafis and all them? You know what I'm saying? It make you kind of think for a second, right? When he put that idea out there, when he said that, he made that statement, was he wrong? It took us a long time to rise up. We kept accepting things. We kept being quiet, and that, that goes back to the slave woman, right? She wanted to keep her babies and, oh, be quiet. Don't look at them. Turn your head. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Even if he your age, he a boy like you, but you still say yes, sir, no, sir. Just like today, if you take the men out the house and the women is there to raise the children, the women don't teach the kids to rise up and fight. There are not too many Afeni Shakurs in the world. The women don't teach that kind of stuff. And Afeni Shakur, I don't know why she was able to do it, because she was involved with the Panthers. That's why she was able to do it. A lot of women was not involved in those kind of groups. They wasn't involved with Malcolm. So a lot of them women, they don't have that same light that she has. The same light is not being shed on them. They don't have the same gift. They don't have the same ambition, the knowledge, the wisdom, like Miss Afeni Shakur did. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pac. The women don't have it. No offense to you guys. But a lot of y'all don't teach your sons to go out there and fight the right people. Your sons and your daughters fight people that look like them. And at the same time, dying by the hands of regular white folk, dying by the hands of the police. The government ain't doing nothing about it. Taxing the hell out you. Got you stuck on welfare. Whether it's by choice or by force. If it's by choice, they made you comfortable. You got comfortable on it. Getting that Section 8. As long as you keep having babies and don't work. Don't educate yourself. Don't have a relationship with that man. Don't let him just make babies with him. That's what's going on. And it's sad to say, man, that he's absolutely right. How y'all sit there, take all that, and don't rise up? Don't even do nothing. We took a lot. It didn't take till what, Rosa Parks? And then that was like propaganda. They was, it was an agenda behind that. I don't know if it was for all the right reasons, but it did spark something. But it had to been something, because those men, after King died, they didn't pursue anything else. They was like, all right, we get to move in the suburbs and sleep with white women legally now without being lynched and looked at crazy. That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. That's just how I see it. I just see it that way. They didn't continue because they got what they was looking for. Freedom. To go around, screw, and do what they wanted to do without being lynched and have to worry about this and that. But, it's sad that they did that. I'm just going to say that, man. I'm just going to be nice and say that. It's sad that they made that choice and they did that. After all that Jim Crow, after all that you've been through, you want to go over there and sleep with the white women. That's cool. Everybody into what they into. You know what I'm saying? Everybody into what they into. But back then, that was the dumbest thing we could have ever did. Because what happened? We moved in their neighborhoods and they moved out. So we should just stay where we was at, put money in our communities and fix them up. Why do we go over there? Why do we go where we would not want it? Because the people in the civil rights movement, man. That's all. They just made it legal to go sleep with white women. That's it. To me, that's it. No back pay. No, they could have been. We could have got reparations way back in the '60s then, because they were just fresh off of slavery. They were just fresh off of Jim Crow, and it was during Jim Crow. We could have got reparations then. Why was nobody talking about that back then in the '60s, in the '50s? Why was nobody? I mean, they were, but why was nobody pursuing and fighting for it? Especially when King got them to sign the documents. Why didn't nobody say, "Hey, all right, we need this and this next week too"? Or tomorrow, or this day, we need this too. Get ready to be signed and put into play. We need that. We need your signature here. They could have did that. But once they got permission to go to the same bathrooms and sleep with white women, and you ain't got to walk to the back of the restaurant no more, you walk to the front. Guess what white folks did? Pack up and left. That should tell y'all something. And we still doing it. Buck dancing. We still chasing up right behind them. Hey, look, man. I don't chase up behind nobody, black or white. Black or white. So why are we doing that? But I'm going to keep going, because this is a conversation that y'all need to hear. So y'all get this picture out y'all mind that the people that they say evil, we agree with it. We ain't got to always agree with the government say. You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to the government, no shout out, but a lot of y'all be lying. What can I say? A lot of y'all be lying. A lot of y'all be covering up. And that's cool, y'all want to cover up some shit, but damn, kick a nigga down something. Kick a nigga down so y'all can cover up whatever y'all want. I don't give a damn. Y'all could be having the alien ships, the aliens themselves. I don't care. Kick a nigga down, nigga. That's y'all business. Y'all find some other ways to get money to, research and figure them out and do that. But y'all need to figure out how to take care of y'all people, man, because the people step up every time when it's time to vote. The people step up and put y'all in them seats. And this is what y'all do. They get y'all in there and y'all got other agendas. Turn your back on them. The rich folks, they got agendas. They need y'all. They got y'all in their pocket. Like I said, man, as long as it can walk, talk, and screw, man, it could be bought. You can buy a human being. So easy. Especially a poor one. Nigga ain't got no money. Nigga in debt. You can buy them, man. They'll sell you out. Anything for $1. It's sad, man. Everybody looking for a quick get rich scheme, man. Everybody is searching for something. Don't nobody want to be who they are anymore. Man, back then, we wanted to be who we was. We wanted to be who we was with a name. And we did that. But these folks want to just change everything about themselves. And be a whole new person, but still have the same black heart. Don't work that way, man.
The impact of this momentous conversation reached far and wide, spanning continents and crossing the Atlantic to capture the attention of readers in the United States. The Pittsburgh Courier, a prominent African-American newspaper, seized the opportunity to share this extraordinary encounter. Shortly after the United States entered the Second World War, the newspaper ran a front-page article recounting the profound discussion between Milton Samuel J. Wright and Hitler. The publication aimed to shed light on the realities faced by marginalized communities and galvanize readers to confront the injustices that plagued society. As Wright shared his recollections, he drew attention to a fascinating aspect of Hitler's demeanor throughout the conversation. Despite the weightiness of the topics discussed, Hitler maintained an outward calmness, presenting his questions with an air of authority before promptly providing his own answers. This pattern underscored the depth of his convictions and the unwavering nature of his beliefs. For instance, he posed the provocative question, "Don't you think your people are destined perpetually to be slaves of one kind or another?" before callously replying, "Yes, your people are a hopeless lot. I don't hate them, I pity the poor devils." The profundity of this conversation did not go unnoticed.
So this is what he said. Hitler said he didn't hate us. He pitied us. It's a big difference. Why do these people over here got this man painting this picture like this man hated us? But then I was showing the Jews going into the chamber. Why does that make sense, y'all? We gotta start buying into the bull, man. I do believe he probably said that. I do believe that. I believe because everybody knows Hitler problem wasn't black people in World War II. We wasn't his problem. He didn't round us up and put the chains back on us and say y'all slaves. He had a different enemy that was way bigger than us. That to him, they was way bigger than us. We, like you said, we like peasants. You know what I'm saying? Like the help. We're not gonna take out the help. And that's what happened. So he don't hate us. Or he didn't. Sorry, he didn't hate us. Black people, we gotta start educating ourselves, man. We got to. Their battle is not ours until it becomes ours. When people start saying, hey, yes, far as missiles and stuff coming over, yeah, we supposed to be, yeah. You know, but I'm talking about political stuff. When it comes to that, you know, trying to get with this group and that group, they battle is not ours, man. But I will say this to the poor white people. Hey, listen, I know why y'all do what y'all do. And I want to talk to my poor whites. I know what y'all do, I know why y'all racist. I know why. But y'all have to stop this. Okay? Black people ain't did nothing to y'all. Y'all aren't doing anything but carrying out agenda because your rich counterparts fail to take you with them to the top. They used you just as much as they used us. And I'm keeping it real, white folks, the poor ones. They used y'all. They tricked y'all into believing that we were the problem. We was going to take your jobs. We were going to do this. We were going to be in power, and we were going to put you guys in slavery. They had y'all believing all this bull crap, and y'all bought into it like y'all still buy into it. But all they did was give y'all a green card. That's it. Or a privilege card. Let me say that. They gave y'all a privilege card. That's what they gave y'all in exchange. Say, hey, look, we can't give y'all $1 million, but here, you can use your white privilege and then get you where you need to go. You get that loan before that black man will. Think about how it's set up, y'all. Think about how the segregation set up. How they build a community to make it seem like these group of people are better than this group of people. It's set up that way. Think about it. And these ain't rich white folks. These are white folks making minimum wage and barely making just like these people over here. But they got them, they gave them loans, they gave them housing, jobs. They wasn't, you know, the super best, but they gave it to them before us. When we came out to service in those times in World War II and all that, we couldn't get that. And we fought for the country, but they gave it to them. So y'all tell me it has to be about class. more so than race. These group of people have class. They eat a certain way, they drink a certain way, they talk a certain way, dress a certain way, walk a certain way. It's a class thing. Somebody came in with the race thing, tricked them, and got them hating us. I tell y'all, man, white people, y'all know y'all people are on some bull crap. Y'all know the rich ones ain't rocking with y'all either. Y'all know this. But yet, y'all still feel like y'all connected with them just because y'all white. It's still about class. You know, when it comes to white on white, a lot of y'all don't get them people, y'all own people that type of loan either. But if it comes down between me and your people, you gonna push for your people. Cause you like, well, I'm trying to keep him out and down, so I'm gonna do for you. Your card gonna get you where you need to go. He don't have that. She don't have that. They black. They don't have that kind of card. But when it comes to y'all just dealing with them by yourselves, and please, they don't do y'all the same way they do us, but they're not some of y'all too. You know, and your grandfathers and great grandfathers fought in wars, and it was just as racist, hanging Negroes and doing all kind of stuff. You know, thinking they serving the country some justice. Listening to their old Dixiecrat friends, and y'all still ended up with nothing. A lot of y'all still ended up with nothing. Still end up having to work for the rest of your life. Not able to retire at an early age. You know, there are a lot of you all who inherited money. You know, because you all was, you know, given it opportunity. But a lot of you all, that opportunity didn't present itself. Your great grandfather couldn't read. He was an overseer of the slaves. Couldn't talk right. You know, so y'all, you know, as time went on, your mama probably had to move away so you can get a decent education. So come on, man. I know. A lot of y'all, come on. A lot of y'all fell for it. You hate me for what? Because of the color of my skin? Because they told you I'm a threat? Nigga, we going down, y'all. Don't y'all see black folks going down to 4th? Y'all got to worry about the people that's ahead of us now. Y'all don't get along with them either. But guess that's what y'all gonna do. Folks gonna be, but guess what y'all can't do to them? Y'all can't hang them. Y'all can't lynch them like y'all did us. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can't do to them like y'all done to us. So this is in your face. You gotta deal with it. But now y'all know Hitler just pity black people. It's not that he didn't like black people. He pitied black people. I pity us sometimes too. So don't let America keep painting that narrative, man. You know, black people going over there fighting because they thinking something else. You know, it's just like in the movie Dead Presidents, when they was over in Vietnam, he said, black man, it's not your war. So we've been told this twice within the 30, 40, 50 year span? Twice. World War II, Vietnam. Which happened in the 60s, World War II in the 30s. So let's say 30-something years later, maybe 40 years later, you know, whatever. We got two wars we were supposed to be in. World War II and Vietnam. We should have stayed out of that. But because these people still go back to their countries with their cousins, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's where their cousins and their ancestors come from. Remember, their family wasn't broken up. They just split up. You know, just like some of our families do. Move and go to college, and that's all their families did. Sailed somewhere else. Some of them stayed. So a lot of them came over here. brought their cousins over here, their uncles. But they still had left their grandfather over there. They still go back. They, you know, their grandfather and aunts and uncles have kids, and they still got relatives over there. Don't y'all think for 1 minute Joe Biden ain't got a European cousin over there. He do. Somewhere. Don't think that they don't. They do. You know, they still dip and dab with them folks over there. They know what they doing. They still got ties to them people over there, man. We independent fathers making our own rules and, you know, how we do things over here. But, bro, they still got ties to them people over there. America's so powerful. They can just wipe out everybody. But no, they know it'll cause a big devastation to the world. But that's what they're trying to do, take over. China wants to take over. America wants to take over. You know, come on, man. Everybody wants to take over and be king. Doesn't that sound familiar, guys? Come on, boys and girls. Everybody want to be king. It's just like with King Arthur and all these Roman empires and all these kings that was before, when it was kings, before some Prince Charles and all that, whatever. Everybody's fighting to be king and be their position. They'll poison you, kill you, set you up. All kind of things. Everybody wanted that top spot. So I'm not listening to these folks no more, man. About Hitler. This is like the second and third time I've seen something about Hitler other than walking Jewish people into a chamber. You know what I'm saying? Or to a camp. I get tired of saying it. No offense to the Jews. You know, it's painful what y'all went through, but like I said this before in my other videos, you know, it's in the Bible. It's a lot of bogus stuff y'all done did. You know, y'all was the first ones. Y'all was the people. And now, you know, y'all ain't them people no more. You know, to y'all might still think y'all are. You know, I'm not talking to the Hebrew Israelites dudes. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to them people overseas. I'm not talking to you Hebrew Israelites over here. You know, you guys. You know, I'm kind of glad I'm not glad, but it's positive what y'all doing. But man, come on, man. Y'all with this black, we this and we that. Listen, I'm proud to be black too, but I know god dang gone well, you can't tell me that we are just the product of them people over there. Come on, man. Listen, yes, we come from somewhere, but when we got over here and they cut the slave trade off, they began breeding slaves. How the hell does that tie us to Moses and all that? Come on, man. Our lineage has been cut off. We've been mixed up with a bunch of different Africans and different white folks and different people, all walks of life. Spanish people. Come on, man. We've been mixed with a lot of people. So how can we still track our lineage to the tribes of Judah, to the 12 tribes? How? We could say civilization stemmed from, you know, those, you know, tribes, and we could say that, but there is no way them people have more of a track record and lineage than we do, because they there where everything happened at. So they're more so connected to Moses than we are. How? You gotta explain to me, how are we still part of these tribes when they mixed us? We ain't part of Cain and all that stuff. We not part of none of that. We ain't catching it because Cain did something to Noah. I mean, not Cain. What's Noah's son's name? He did because he did something. No, no, that's not it. It's Old Testament, guys, boys and girls. It's not it. That's what I'm saying. I want y'all to think about this stuff, man. Like this right here just opened up a whole new can of worms, man. I did not think all these years that Hitler actually sat down and talked to a black man. White folks got us believing otherwise. He just don't like my kind. He ain't killed 2 million of my kind. He just don't like my kind. I mean, not don't like, but he pities my kind. So I'm gonna stop this right there, man. I just wanted to shed some light on that, man. So y'all can hear that this man say, it's not that I don't like it, I pity y'all. You know, we can get rid of all the stereotypes right here, right now. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though, man. Do y'all believe these are his words? Do y'all believe this is him saying this? You know? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I believe it. I don't believe everybody over there got a problem with black folks. I think they just, look at us like, damn, y'all just letting all this go down and happen to y'all. And now y'all don't do anything. So, man, I'm about to wrap it up, man. I got things to do in the morning. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Peace.